Yo! Come on, come all. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. You know what we do, what we don't, what we is, and what we is here today for One Piece chapter 1063. Alright, I'm excited, but I'm also damn well exhausted. So I'm having a little bit of caffeine to try and wake myself up. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm running on 4 hours of sleep. So, I don't know how long I'm going to stream for tonight. I'm only going to do the live reaction tonight. The discussion will be sometime over the weekend. Alright, but hey, here we are. Let's get straight into this greatness. Just making sure that the stream health is going good. It looks like I've got a little bit of a lag. There we go. That is much better, and we're perfect at this point in time. Alright, so we're going to get straight into the chapter, but before that, you know what to do, you know it's appreciated, alright? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this. Also do yourself a favor, check out the link tree in the description down below to follow me on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and join the Discord to talk anything anime and manga related off stream if you want. And yo, we're here, alright? Prepping for the stream, I've already seen the cover page. And all I can really say is, what the fuck? Like, genuinely, what the fuck? Jova 66's Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 21, Pudding has been kidnapped. And my boy Cracker has been one-shot. He ain't Doflamingo. He didn't get the warning shot, right? Doflamingo could have been frozen solid. Aokiji just chose to do a warning shot to be like, back off, I'm not here to start nothing with you, right? And then he walked away. But this time around, nah, he was here for an objective. He was ready to kill someone, right? This man Cracker looks like he's frozen solid, right? It ain't just the shell, it's solid. And remember, Cracker has better armament haki. Better armament haki than Don Quixote Doflamingo. Alright, so what the actual shit? Aokiji, man, these admirals, man. These admirals are not to be slept on. They are not to be ignored, alright? They are absolutely busted. Absolutely busted. Alright? Oh, there we go. And the fact that I am just going to assume this is Aokiji. I feel like the cover series was misleading because the last time we saw Cracker and Brule, they were talking about Ichiji and Reiju. But, I mean, this icing... Okay, this is obviously ice. Right? And no offense to Caesar and the Vinsmokes, right? They ain't doing this to Cracker. Not this quick, not this slick. Right? My boy Cracker... The worst part is, he came out with all the confidence in the world, not even in his suits of armor. Not even armored up. He just comes out on the casual, just like, what, there's someone there coming after my sister? What's going on? Lights out. Game over. Right? The way he's crawling to it, literally looks like to me, right, that he came out here, maybe Brule and him came out here, to sneak the Vinsmokes when they were escaping, right? Only to have at the same time, coincidentally, Aokiji show up. The island be frozen, right? Pudding be caught and being dragged away. Cracker comes out seemingly to be like, no, not my Lights out. Like the man is on, like the man is reaching for life here. He's begging for his sis back, and it's wild to me. This chapter literally opens with something that chaotic, right? And Oda, this is the final saga. Oda's like happily killing off commander level people at this point in time. Like, look at King and Queen. Like, God. He's cleaning house. And he's making other people look damn impressive while doing it. Damn impressive. Now that that's said, let's keep moving on here. I don't know what's going on with the stream at the moment. The stream looks weird from my side at the moment. Can't tell if it's like delayed or anything. I just can't see anything. But that's alright. We'll keep going. We will keep going. Alright. Yeah. Yo, I love this. Phew, delicious. What's keeping everybody? I bet they'll all love the food machine, except maybe Sanji. Yo. Bonnie, as an Aussie, love ya. Just gotta say, love ya. Right? I also love the fact that she's going to have, this essentially just confirms that she has, life return. Like Luffy and Kid do. Right? So, gotta say, love really obscure powers, getting a comeback here. Definitely an interesting thing. You guys sure can eat. All four of you have been bulging. Oh, all four of you have bulging bellies. Mine. Ooh. Outright just called Jinbei fat. Oh, okay, and her shirt's been fixed up to Punk 5. No, but honestly, dead ass, right? Dead ass just called Jinbei fat. Mine was already like that. Woof woof. The recycle cur. So there's a dog that eats the garbage and cleans it up. Well, I ought to get back to work. If I don't run right, no one will. Wait, what? Was Vega... okay, so the different personalities of Vegapunk don't exactly all have the same knowledge? Perhaps? Because it's interesting that she's just, like, letting this group go. Like, last chapter, it almost seemed like she was going to have conflict with them in some capacity. And she's just breaking up fights with holograms. What kind of job is that? Ooh! Are these the Automaton? Who are they? Petrology. Okay, they got names on them. I think it's safe to assume they're lab assistants of some kind. Odd, this place seemed deserted a second ago. Where were they hiding? Because weren't... oh. Were they hiding because they weren't sure about us? Wait. What the what? Isn't it a little hot for those outfits? No way, for real? Luffy? Yo, dude has SSG drip. Looking like Astro Boy. Yo. Was someone already wearing that? I can't tell if he stole the clothes off someone. No, that came out of the machine. What? Hang on. What the actual hell? Is that memory metal? Is that essentially like a raid suit? Honestly. Well, these clothes feel so light. They're nice and breezy too. Where did you get those? Oh, from the fashion store. Here. Nothing beats free clothes after a complimentary meal. Mine still feels sticky from all the seawater. It'd be nice to change. Style selection? How about a battle uniform? Hey, wait. I can undress myself. Oh, yo! Okay. Okay. I see you, Bonnie. I see you. Bonnie got the drip. These are light. The boots make me feel like I'm floating. They even have tropical styles. These would make for a perfect disguise, but it's probably too late for that. Ooh, hang on a second. Sorry. There we go. Oh, I'm exhausted. I'm all over the place today. Yo, but look at Bonnie's drip. Although, look, Vegapunk, okay, whatever. I love how Jinbei's just got the floral shirt though. Jinbei really, given that Samoan representation. These are light. The boots make me feel like I'm floating. They even have tropical styles. These would make for perfect disguises, but it's probably too late for that. It's so futuristic. Well, I'm off to find some weapons and deal with Vegapunk. Catch you later. Heads up, it's cool. I should have guessed that there would have been more Kumas here. Bonnie is about to freak, I reckon. First time she saw those things, she cried. And, yo, we never saw her see a pacifista at Sabati. It's Kuma. Puma, is it just me? Or is he looking for us? And he's got the police. Yo. This Kuma built different, though. He's got the shoulder pads out. Kind of looking a little, militaristic. I'm not going to lie. And a little bit of the Jesus Burgess belt. Let's get out of here. He's about to charge. Yo, and he... running them down. Yo. He's going to fire his laser beam. Provisions and garments reported stolen. Thieves detected. Can you really steal them? Huh? That stuff wasn't free? Oh, okay, Vegapunk needs the money. Of course, Vegapunk needs the money. Vegapunk's going to be selling that shit. It makes sense. Alright, it makes sense. Yo, she looks shook here. Her reaction, she's going to snap in some way. Ooh. What's happening? Turn that off. Sorry. Then why did it just pop out like that? Surely the damages he's causing is worse than what we did. Is he trying to kill us? That's a bit harsh for theft. We'll be toast if we don't fight back. Yeah, it's just self-defense. Then again, we are pirates. Hostile hosts come with the territory. Either way, we've got no choice. Yo, and he goes in with a Gear 3 punch. Ooh, and Bonnie clean clocks him. Gum. Yo, he's coming in with an elephant gun, though. Like, hold the fuck up. I thought we were dealing with Kumas with a Gear 2 punch with Haki. Like, we came fresh out of the time skip with them. Is Luffy saying this guy's a bit stronger than that? 2 years of mods? Yo, but Bonnie just backheels Luffy in the face, knocking him out the way. Stop! And the pacifist laser explodes. What the heck, Bonnie? Yo, he's remembering her name too. What the heck, Bonnie? Didn't you see his lasers? I've got to slug him. She's crying. That's my father. What? He's the only family I've got. When you said your dad was turned into a cyborg, you were talking about Kuma? I'm begging you. Oh. Please don't hurt my daddy. Man, that's fucked up. Like, obviously from our perspective, they're just robots and stuff like that. But they are, they're cyborgs made of clones of the OG. That would be so messed up. Especially as a kid. Like, I've talked in the past about how screwed up it is of the world government to have, like, made an example out of Kuma, a former king, brand him a tyrant, and then make him a weapon that they can mass produce and use as, like, an authoritarian, like, oppressive force, right? But yo, please don't hurt my daddy. That panel goes way too hard. Honestly, that panel goes way too freaking hard. You dummy, get out of there. It's just a pacifista. Yo, that's a big explosion. That's a big, big explosion. That's a Blackbeard ship! If we're getting Kobe and Blackbeard right now, does that mean, right? If we're getting the Kobe and the Blackbeard right now at this point in time, does that mean this arc is going to tie in with Helmeppo going after Kobe? A certain sea in the new world. Zia! No. No. It's no good, Cap. That's law. It's no good, Captain. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's no good, Captain. Another hit like that, and the water pressure will crush us. Let's surface. We won't be able to escape. There's land northeast of here. Has a law been to see bloody Ivankov? Prepare for battle and be quick about it. Yo, why is female law like top 10 One Piece girls? Female law out here, with Dole on these waters, right? Shit. Yo, why does female Beppo, man, looks just... Female Beppo looks like the bear from the Cleveland show. I can't remember her name. Sachi's been turned into a girl, right? Why does it look like Penguin's about to take a run at Sachi? Like, oh my god. Well, Captain, you're so cute now. Do you have a death wish? Crap, we're sorry. It got me too? Keep away from the infected. His power's contagious. They're hoping to disorient us. With this force gender flipping. It'll be fine though. Our clash with the Emperor has taught me that devil fruit powers can be countered if you use a great deal of Haki. Woo! That's like legitimate confirmation. That is legit confirmation that Big Mom and Kaido have a passive ability. Like, that's how they countered Law. just getting flipped around in the room and that. Ooh, that's a juicy narrative through line there. Ooh. That would also be how how bloody Kaido and Big Mom, I mean any Yonko I guess really, would be able to counter getting one shot by Sugar. Ooh! Oh my god, I forgot about... Fuck. I forgot about the Blackbeard Pirates, what the fuck? Whoa, no! No! Law is my favorite character, right? Trafalgar D. Water Law is my favorite character in One Piece. I swear to God. I swear to God. I've been prepping eventually one day for him to die, but I swear, if he dies to fucking Blackbeard right now. Oh, mother... Ooh, he's managed to nullify the disease. Is that stronger flying, or is that Lafitte? I would expect no less from a pirate worth 3 billion. That's how diseases go. An antibody always comes along, and when one person finds a remedy, it's not long before everyone's cured. Doc Q. The sick fruit! Man's literally sick! Wait! Is that the upgraded version of the Venom fruit then? Cough. It was entertaining though, right? I called this one the Milady Transformation Plague. Yo, Doc Q about to be the new queen. What is with Burgess and Van Auger's new designs? Yo, Auger with the goatee! Yo! And what is this? Burgess, I'm gonna send you over to the island. Got it. Van Auger. The Warp Fruit! And Burgess just... Somebody's in the... That's busted! What the hell? It's Law's... It's literally Law's ability without the room. Somebody's in the woods. My buff fruit powers are the friggin' best. Jesus Burgess, buff fruit. We are Burgess. He's lifting a mountain? How'd he get in front of us? Superhuman strength, bizarre contagions, teleportation. These guys have hunted down some insane powers. No wonder their bounties keep rising. Oh, are we gonna get a bounty? Are we getting bounties for these guys? Please! Please! Oh, give me, in one chapter, the Blackbeard pirate bounties and the red hair pirate bounties. Please! It's gonna crush us. Room, and Law just disintegrates the mountain. No fucking way. Yo, we don't really see it too well here. Yo, he just literally picks up like 100-meter tall mountain and throws it. Because, like, this is the people down here, right? lifts up the mountain, and you see when Law, like, does the room to destroy it, you see how big that mountain would have been compared to the rest of the island. And it's not as big as the tallest mountain there, but it's, like, close enough. And if you look at the mountain background compared to the people and that's like an easy 100 meters. What the actual... Zia! It's been a while, hasn't it, Trafalgar Law? Oh, no! Law, run! Get out of there! Huff, what do you want? I don't know. Do I read down or do I... Okay, I'm going to read down and then across. Is that any way to speak to a fellow member of the worst general... Okay, no. What do you want? Okay, that's Blackbeard. Is that any way to speak to a fellow member of the worst generation? Yo, poor Doc Hugh and Stronger there. When you, Kid and Straw Hat left Wano, I knew one of you would end up here. This mother... This trap... This bastard laying traps out here, waiting for people to come to snake him. No! But I had no way of knowing which one of you would show. Commodore? Stronger says he's struggling to carry your weight. I'm struggling myself. With Big Mom and Kaido gone, the world's gonna turn on its head. Sounds fun, huh? Ziha! Stronger, mythical horse zone fruit, model Pegasus. So literally he just got the ability to get wings. Kaido had one, didn't he? Just how many load poneglyph rubbings have you got? I'll be taking them... No! And he's got pudding! Just how many load poneglyph rubbings have you got? I'll be taking them off your hands. You took the words right out of my mouth. Let's settle this. Winner takes all. When Titans clash. No! No! This is just Ace vs Blackbeard all over again! Why is it always the coolest people? Why do they always have to meet your fat ass? I can tell. I can tell he's going down. Blackbeard is about to be the main villain of the next story. The literal next arc. Whether it counts... Whether it literally is part... Oh. Okay. Nah. Blackbeard is the next legitimate villain we are fighting. Literally! You set it up with Boa. So, you set him up all throughout Wano, like, teasing that he's doing stuff, right? He's 2.2 bill. 2.2 bill. Then, right? Goes after Boa. After going after Boa, right? 3.9 bill. Right? So he's only 900 odd in front of Law right now, but he's clean in front, right? Then think about this. We did not see... So, wait. Okay. Wait. Shiryu, invisible. Burgess, buff. Van Auger, warp. We haven't seen Alvaro Pizarro's ability, right? Then we haven't seen Alvaro Pizarro and Vasco shot, right? Because we've obviously got Doc Hughes, the Sick Fruit. Then Katarina Devon is the I'm having a blankie. Katarina Devon is the nine-tailed fox fruit. So we need Vasco Shot, Alvaro Pizarro. Simon Wolf has a giant fruit that lets him grow in size. We don't know the 10th Titanic captain at the moment. Who's the one I'm forgetting? I'm forgetting one more. I've got to look up the Blackbeard Pirates now. Lafitte's got a most likely a mythical zone. So I forgot about Lafitte. But that's the squad. So Alvaro, Vasco, Alvaro, Pizarro. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's just the two of them. No. Moria either joined them, or the corrupt king is about to have Moria's fruit. The reason I'm leaning on him is, like, being a king, you'd need subjects, which would be the zombies. Right? Oh, shit. If they beat Law and get Law's fruit, that... Oh, my God. No. And Law's got 3 bills, so the minute these guys beat Law, Blackbeard is going to have the highest current bounty. Meanwhile, our Kiji's out there having one shot a 3rd Division commander in their home territory and kidnap someone that can read poneglyphs, right? Or is about to have the ability to to read poneglyphs, right? All at the same time as they're about to get 3 poneglyphs off Law. What poneglyphs did Law have? Law had... No, Law only had 2. Law only had 2 poneglyphs out of the load poneglyphs. He had, Yeah, I'm sweating for my boy here. I'm in tears. Good to see you, Glitter. The Zoe and Wano poneglyphs. So Blackbeard's about to have 2 poneglyphs. If Alvaro Pizarro, right? Shit! If Alvaro Pizarro and Vasco Shot get Moria and Perona's fruits, right? That's going to be busted. That leaves them with potentially 3 mythical zones. Because you got Stronger with a mythical zone, right? You have Katarina Devon with a mythical zone. Lafitte probably has a mythical zone model siren or something. Because he's got the wings and he can hypnotize people and stuff like that. Blackbeard has the strongest Logia. And then out of the Paramecias, this dude Burgess pre-time skip was already throwing houses and towns around. And now you give him the buff fruit that just amps his strength. Right? And I mean, like, look, Sabo is already being compared still above Luffy, right? So, Sabo is above 3 bill in some range or capacity here, right? And Burge's only known L at the moment is 2 freaking Sabo. And yeah, he got his jaw rearranged, like he's got the whole 9 yards, the pins and the jaw rearranged. like goddamn Captain Morgan's, like it's goddamn OGOP, right? But this man's got the buff fruit. He was already sending out projectile punches that were breaking buildings from hundreds of meters away. Next time this man does a shock elbow, I'm telling, like, this man is air swinging you and, like, breaking islands apart. Like, I know he seems like a goofball and crap, like... Shit, does this put him above Shiryu? I'm so glad this chapter came out. Before we do the next top 50 stream. Like, god damn! And the warp fruit. What kind of crazy shit? What kind of crazy shit is the warp fruit? Like, what the actual hell? And then the sick fruit. Oh my god, this crew's stacked. Superhuman strength, bizarre contagion, teleportation. These guys have hunted down some insane powers. No wonder their bounties keep rising. Question being, what will happen to Law's crew if he dies here? They going down with the captain. Either they're going down with the captain, or Blackbeard spares the crew, or they have to run away. And if they have to run away because Law gets captured, they're running to the Straw Hats. On a delayed reaction. They're going back to Wano to do a U-turn and go back to the Straw Hats to ask for help. Like, unironically, I think that would be the first thing these guys do. Because I don't, like, they know how powerful Luffy is in that. And they know they can't touch Blackbeard themselves. Holy shit! The strongest Logia and the strongest Paramecia are on one crew. 3 mythical zones. And like, what? 5 of the best. Like, 5 randomly insanely good Paramecias. Sanji's got to go for his wife. Oh, I keep forgetting about putting... And Aokiji's rocking with these dudes. Now look at Jean Bart there. Like, literally, like, sweating. Like, Jean Bart's whole thing was, like, being a muscle man in that pre-time skip. Alright? Look at this man watching another grown man lifting literal mountains. Like, what? Burgess is a tall dude, too. Burgess is, like, 4 meters tall. How tall is Burgess? Like, Burgess ain't no shrimp, is all I'm saying. I do not think they've got a height here for him. Oh, yep. So he's 3.5 meters tall. Right? 3.5 meters tall. So that right there is 3.5 meters. So that's like 10 meters. Which makes this section just here alone. Like, this one panel just here alone is like dead ass 100 meters. This man literally can just pick up stone 100 meters in diameter. Just pick it up and just go, ugh, and chuck it at you. Oh, that is busted. And I mean, Strong is strong enough to lift 2 people on his back and fly. And, like, he's a deadly horse in, like, in the first place. That dude was on death's door. Yo, Beppo! Beppo, man, you should have stepped up your game. You're literally... Law is my favorite character, and you're gonna let this man die. And I can't even be mad, because he's dying to gods. And I mean, yeah, he's here with the goddamn sick Haki being able to cancel out Devil Fruit. It's like, what kind of real... What kind of revelation is that? You can cancel out devil fruits. Like paramecia-based abilities with good Haki. There's a Haki defense to cancel out devil fruits. Oh, and what? It used white lightning. We haven't seen... Wait a minute. No. Is that a type of conquerors or armament? Because the white lightning we used to see just shy post time skip. I'm trying to think of who we saw use it. Was it Virgo? Yo, that white lightning now may be recontextualizing people trying to defend against devil fruit based abilities. I'm going to have to do so much research to fact check this. I remember seeing it somewhere. Don Xinjiao. I feel like we saw it with Don Xinjiao a lot. And Don Xinjiao's got Conqueror's Haki. This may be recontextualizing previous scenes. Because if this if the white lightning Haki is someone trying to cancel out a devil fruit, right? We see people with the black armament, and there's only a very finite number of times that we've seen people with the white lightning. And whenever we've seen people with the white lightning, it's always been like, oh, you know, Oda just made a mistake. He wasn't sure what he was going to use. Right? But we see white lightning when Luffy and Katakuri clash. Right? We see white lightning where Luffy and Don Xinjiao clash. Right? All people involving having Conqueror's Haki. Right? So, is Don Xinjiao and Katakuri trying to stop Luffy's hand being rubber when they clash against it so they can damage it more? And obviously, because Luffy's just physically stronger, he's overwhelming them. Because when Luffy and Katakuri clash normal Haki to Haki, right, you get the Conqueror's Haki clash in the middle of the Black Lightning, right? Or the Armament Haki clash and Conqueror's Haki clash that comes along with it, right? Because when Luffy goes to use Gear 3 on Don Xinjiao and he rearranges his head, when he rearranges his head, right, there's a white lightning, almost like Don Xinjiao is trying to defend against being affected by, like, devil fruits, right? And then you see it again when Luffy versus Katakuri happens, when Luffy uses Gear 3 again, right, against Katakuri, and Katakuri does the bigger Mochi Gear 3 thing, right? There's the white lightning clash, which unironically, whether it's Luffy or Cat who's able to do it, we've never seen Luffy be able to actually, like, vocalize, like, we've never had a vocalization or, like, a commentary that Luffy's able to do it, right? But I'm just looking at this thing, right? Katakuri's Mochi isn't sticky here when he's punching. And it's the only time there's white lightning involved in their clash, right? Whereas every other time they clash, it's the regular black lightning. And even after this, they clash. There's a white lightning for a second, and then it turns to the black lightning. When Katakuri uses his devil fruit to push and overpower Luffy. So it's almost like Luffy defended against Katakuri by turning his hand not as sticky or not as mochi, right? And then Katakuri has to reactivate it and overforce it. Because then every other clash I'm looking at here, they've got the black Haki. What the actual shit? That devil fruit powers can be countered if you use a great deal of Haki. And we know that Luffy, like, was way more liberal with using Haki than Law. Like, Law would even comment going like, man, you use way too much Haki in Gear 4 and stuff like that. So it's new to Law, but it could be something that's already known to Luffy in an extent. And definitely something that the Yonko do. I wonder what the limit of this is. Because I'm assuming it only is your ability to defend oneself, right? But would it work for something like the... he's... Does it only work against body modification abilities? Mainly Paramecia sort of stuff, right? Like, it's not going to turn off lava. So, you know what I mean? But... say if you're in contact with someone that has a body modification ability, right? While you're contacting with them and using this Haki, maybe their ability almost acts as if it's just normal. Like, it's just essentially what the Haki is there. But then if it's someone like Sugar and that, they can't transform you in the first place. Or if they do transform you, you can... and snap back out of it. Don Chinja became a toy though, didn't he? Toy Don Chinja. Yeah, he became a big bearded Santa. Okay, that may have been a reach. What the hell is this chapter? Right. And what's that? When we first cut... and this is only the second half of the chapter. When we first cut to a certain scene in the New World and you see Blackbeard's shit, you can see Conqueror's Haki clashing in the middle. Where the big splash is. You can see it up on the top right above the ship, spewing out, and then down on the bottom left of the ship. Oh, and I forgot about the whole Bonnie stuff. Oh my god, yo. Real question, is Blackbeard gonna just kill Pudding for her fruit? Which would arguably make Sanji free to end up with someone else. I didn't even think about her fruit. No. 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 Blackbeard can't cheat, can he? No. Is this man... Plus, giving him someone to manipulate and extract the lost history from others for him. Yeah! If he can go back in people's minds and relive, get them to relive the memories of the Void Century and that to tell him where stuff is, and he's got Moria's fruit, he can literally resurrect someone that knows where One Piece is, like Roger. Just bring their corpse back, flash back their memory, and be like, yo, give us the info. Like the goddamn Edo Tenseis in Naruto. Oh, no. No break. No break next week. Oh my god, no. I'm calling it now. What are you calling? What are you calling? whole Kuma stuff is so depressing. Also, I love how they've just, like, gone in for the Terminator look with, like, the Terminator pretending to be a police officer. But Luffy really said, I'm going overkill, coming in with the Gear 3 punch here. And Bonnie did get, like, Bonnie got a good clean hit in on him. Yeah, this is about to be a really emotional arc. Like, I'm just looking at Bonnie here, and, like, honestly, that is the, like, despite everything else in this chapter, that is the best panel. That is so emotional to me. That is so well drawn, so well written. That actually hurts. That cuts so bad. Please don't hurt my daddy. Alright, what's your theory? What's your theory, Glitter? He's after the lost history and the One Piece, and he's gonna bring chaos to the world by releasing the history that was hidden. He's after the fruit for the memories. There is no reason to take Pudding. She would never willingly help. He's gonna have to kill her for the fruit. The only reason he'd take her is to control the fruit, where the fruit reemerges. He doesn't need her alive. He just needs to control where it respawns, and to do that, he needs to take her away from her family. So you don't think he's hoping that her third eye will let him read poneglyphs, and now that she doesn't have the protection of Big Mum, he's just capitalizing on the fact that he can take her? So you're saying your theory is he's after the memory fruit, the memo fruit. That'd be wild. Yo, I need. Oh, what are their bounties gonna be? Their bounties are going to be so big, man. These guys have got... These guys literally have a stacked fruit collection here. Like, the sick fruit. The ability to just passively infect people with whatever illness you want that you can create or come up with. Right? That is literally like an upgraded version of Magellan's ability. Like, he literally turned Law into a woman. Law. Tralfalgar di Waterloo. You better whip out the goddamn personality transplant to defend yourself here. And try and switch some of these people around with each other to discombobulate them. And you better just dip. You do not fight this man and all his commanders with your petty ass crew. I'm sorry. You yourself is a G. You yourself stand up there with the best of them. Right? Trust me, man. I'm all here for it. But they gotta do that can teleport anywhere and anyone anywhere. Right? And this is the motherfucker that can see over the horizon! His literal introduction is him shooting birds over the other, like, over the horizon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Usopp. How is Usopp gonna deal with that? Yasop with all the future sight in the world. Yasop with all the future sight in the world is going to be up. Because we know you can change the future too. This man out here with the OP observation haki and the ability to teleport anywhere and shoot from anywhere and hit stuff literally over the horizon line. Get... If you'd be, he would round off his cheat route crew. He always said he'd bring chaos. A part of his fear level, releasing a history that would plunge the world into chaos. Yeah, that is actually a great idea. That, and if he decides to take laws, his third fruit would make him an immortal man with the knowledge of lost history. Yeah, he'd literally have nothing to lose. If someone does the immortality surgery on Blackbeard, with like shit be up. I also think that her being alive is optional, as Blackbeard waited until the fighters in Marineford claimed and Whitebeard was dead to claim the fruit. Taking pudding is simply waiting for the eye of the storm to kill her accordingly to take the fruit. If not, the only way she's helping is if Blackbeard threatens to go back and kill the remaining Big Mum pirates claiming her land, and reminding Pudding her mother is gone. This week's discussion video is going to be wild. The immortal man versus the reincarnated man. Now, I like the sound of that. Oh, yes. I like the sound of that. Oh, my God. This crew. And this isn't even the whole squad. Yo, the Straw Hat matchups are actually about to become really interesting. And I've been saying for the longest that Burgess needed a broken fruit. I always said something like the Phoenix fruit or something like that. But if he's just got the buff fruit and he was already buff AF, right? And you see him here picking up mountains casually. Wait until this man does the Saitama serious table flip. Like, how big is this island they're at? Yo, what the hell? A certain sea in the New World. Literally, oh my God. No! I'm gonna be able to make some crazy devil fruit combos with the fruits shown here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna wrap up the live reaction here, right? We're gonna do the discussion over the weekend. Like, I'm literally lost here. Like, so much happened, and I'm sorry. We've just had like a concession of setting up Blackbeard time and time again, right? I genuinely feel like we're about to just dive headfirst into a Blackbeard-centric arc going up against these guys. Battling over, like, in a race for the last poneglyph in some capacity. Also, everything to do with Blackbeard refers to K. Oh. The question is, what extent do these fruits go? Because I'm thinking the Sick fruit is going to be the better version of the Venom fruit. Right? Where he can just do more. He can do the same, or he can just do more. Right? He can cause any illness on someone. The question is, does he need to touch them, or can he create something that can, like, send out death? Which, by the way, so fitting for Doc Q, right? And I know it sounds low, but I feel like Doc Q's got to, like, as, like, one of the bottom fighters of this crew, I've got to give him, like, a freaking 420 mil bounty or something. I've always wanted, like, the Shine death sort of vibe for him. You know what I'm saying? But Van Auger and Burgess are pulling up. And I genuinely can't tell now. Like, the Burgess versus Shiryu discussions are going to be interesting at this point in time. I'm just saying. Because, like, the buff fruit. Is this man going to be able to make muscles so strong that you can't cut it or some BS? Because he is the first division commander. This is wild. The ignorant masses, we all must answer to the hand of fate. Ziha, and fate has chosen me to conquer the world. The ignorant masses, mate wants to educate. Oh no. Oh no. And that almost mirrors Luffy's dream. Blackbeard wants to tell everyone the Blackbeard wants to become the Pirate King to tell everyone the ancient history and that to like cause chaos, plunge the world into chaos. That's your theory, right? Luffy's dream is to get the Pirate King status so that he can do whatever his dream is after, whether it's make the whole world laugh or put a smile on everyone's face or party with the whole world. That actually falls in line with both of them being the exact same but polar opposites. That makes a lot of sense. That makes way too much sense right now. Glitter, I may actually have to put my stocks into that theory right now. No, if this man gets Law's fruit, he's gonna get the National Treasure in Merishowa. Oh, all that setup with Law and Dofi, all this time, I thought Law was... Oh. Maybe he'll just beat him up. Maybe he'll just beat him up and he won't take his fruit. Right? Like, you'd think you'd kill him and take the fruit, because it's literally the OP no me. You know what I mean? The op fruit. But maybe he won't. Because Blackbeard right now has got Kobe with him. Maybe we're about to have a Rocky Port incident, you know. Maybe we're going to have a Rocky Port incident bloody, reunion. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't make sense for Blackbeard. Like, Blackbeard's just like, it's been a while, hasn't it, Trafalgar Law? Like, Blackbeard could have taken Trafalgar in the past if he wanted his fruit. He just wants a poneglyphs, doesn't he? Oh, no. This reminds me way too much of Ace vs. Blackbeard. And it's another D. Another clash of Ds. Oh, no. The only thing is, I don't have the narrator's not here just telling us the BS, but the narrator didn't, like, say the same thing the first time, like, at the first time we saw the Blackbeard and Ace thing meet up. It was like the chapter after. Next chapter, I feel like, may follow up on this. And we may get bounty reveals for the Blackbeard Pirates. I need to process. I'm gonna have to wrap the stream up there. No one can stop me. I'll break everything. I'll take it all in. Stop talking about justice and evil. No matter where you search in this world, there'll be no answer. Just saying, all of Blackbeard's dialogue is centered around knowledge and chaos. Ah! I don't want Law to die. If Law dies, Blackbeard will have stolen my heart as the worst villain. Like, as an opportunist, and with the setup his crew's got right now, right? Oh my god. The problem is, it goes Law, then Shanks. Oh, no, no, no. Alright. That's me. We've been going for over an hour now. I'm going to wrap the stream up there, right? Discussion coming over the weekend. Keep an eye out. Like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this. Alright? The reason you want to hit the bell icon, definitely, is because you want a notification for when the stream comes out for the discussion over this weekend. It definitely will go for hours. I'm calling it now. It's going to go for hours because this is way too much. Way too much. Right? That being said, alright. Chapter 10 out of 10. Emotional, reveals, action, 10 out of 10. Right? The best panel. Hands down, Bonnie crying, please don't hurt my daddy. Right? I feel that. I feel that so deep. And Kuma, that's the Kuma that Sabo used to depict. You know what I mean? I shall participate to talk about my me theory. Yep, go for it. Alright, until the next video or until the discussion, whatever it is you're here for, peace, nothing but love, nothing but respect. Have a damn good day. I'll see you over the weekend. Like, great chapter. Great chapter. I am so shook. If Law goes, oh. Alright, peace. Nothing but love, nothing but respect.